You see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Dun, dun. That was fantastic.
That was so good.
I really love that.
I did too.
Right.
I got a podcast!
I to the no.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of I'm Literally Screaming. Woo! Applause. People screaming in the backgrounds. Oh my gosh, a fan just jumped off the balcony because they love us so much. Today I have a very special guest. As you know, I have a new guest every week where we talk about all the crazy stuff going on in our lives and different fun topics. And today we're going to be talking about people who have internet hating as their full-time job, meeting people that we have mutuals with online in real life, or people we've seen on the internet in real life. And we're also going to be talking, we're playing a game. We're playing ooh, I like that noise, sorry. We're going to be playing a Storytime game, and I know you're all wondering, who could it be? Well, please give a warm welcome to the Miss Beautiful Fannita.
It's me! I'm on the podcast!
Damn.
You spoke Miss America.
You sound like there's someone with a gun behind there. Like, be happy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Fannita.
Hi, everyone.
TikTok star, sexy, young, hot,
beautiful,
and black.
gorgeous.
That as well.
On top of everything else. Like, so much information about how pretty, stunning, and beautiful she is that it doesn't even fit on a resume. That's what we're talking about right now.
Feed my ego. Feed it.
No, I got you. Oh, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
I should have known.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Leo.
It's pretty obvious, though.
Yeah, wait, are you July or August?
August, the original. The only thing that, really matters.
Okay, so, that's where we differ.
Okay.
I'm the first day of Leo, so, rightfully so. I'm the best of the best. But you know what? I always like to say this. Ready? July Leos and August Leos will always disagree about who's the best. But when it comes to other zodiac signs being I'm better than you, we'll stick together.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're August Leo. I just know Leos are the best.
Yeah, not to talk about zodiacs, but, being real, think about it right now. Name a Leo that you don't like. You can't. I'm sorry.
You can't because we're just so good. We're just so...
Yeah, we're amazing.
We're so phenomenal.
Beautiful. We're charismatic. We step... you have two Leos right here, and the energy's just bumping in the studio. Is it not?
Everyone here, you don't see them or hear them, but everyone behind the cameras is screaming
immersed.
And they're jumping
Literally,
up and down right
they're
now.
immersed and they're eating out of the palm of our hands right now.
Yeah, no, they're eating us up. That's what we do as
and
Leos.
Eating me out. All right, next topic. What are we gonna get into?
Damn. So we've been on air for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you ate that, and no, I'm serious.
And they eat it too.
Yeah. Me as well.
Ooh.
We'll talk after the show.
Okay.
We'll have a very special segment.
Ooh, it's gonna be on a different network.
It's called We are really just...
We're like yin and yang, or yin and yang. I think we're the same person.
Yeah, no, in different fonts.
Very different fonts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Times New Roman. What's a blackish font?
I would say
no,
I can't answer that.
Yeah, you can't. Anyways,
so how are you? How's your day been? How was your weekend?
I bought a new mattress, so last night I finally got to sleep comfortably, and I woke up. I don't know. I woke up I was in a movie. The birds were chirping. It wasn't because it's raining in LA today.
Yeah, right now.
But just pretend I woke up, and then a bird put my robe on, and I was just ready to start
Snow
my
White.
day. Yes, but not. But anyway, so yeah, that was good. It was an expensive mattress, and it was worth every penny.
I'm happy that it worked. It feels. I got a mattress before I moved, and when I was there, it was so comfy, and when you lay in it, it was the one I currently have, it's a brick. I think they sent me the wrong mattress on accident, but I'm I'm not the best with confrontation, so I was ooh, it's so comfy. I love it.
So are you the type that they put onions on your sandwich, you're gonna eat it? So, yeah.
Well, I like onions, so.
Oh, that's ew.
You don't like onions?
No.
I mean, I brush my teeth after.
You said that that was weird of me not to like onions. Onions are actually nasty. Am I right?
Okay, but it depends on what kind of sandwich it's on. If it's an Italian sub with oil and vinegar, onions, it's so good. Red onions, Are you serious? What about, do you like pickles?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there are people out there that don't like pickles. So
But pickles are so good. I used to eat pickles by the dill.
by the, oh.
Yeah, by the
Do you
dill.
ever put like, oh. Damn. So back to what we
Oh, I don't know what's going. This was not in the storyboard.
It was not in the storyline. We're going off script.
Yeah, we really are going off.
Like the outline is in front of me and it's just like, I love dill pickle. Imagine this should be dill pickle sponsor us.
You know, I've never had. You know, I always wanted one of them like little nasty ones that come in a pack from the gas station.
I've had one.
I've never had one.
They look so good.
They look so delicious.
First of all, you unwrap it, and it's like there's still juice
Oh, yeah,
inside
keep
the
going.
packaging.
Yeah.
And then you just like
Ooh.
on it, like
Oh my
you're
god.
like,
I'm on the edge of my seat.
oh. And then you just like you bite the tip off really hard.
Oh. It's a little aggressive for my fantasy.
No, but they're so good and they're so juicy too. But I think it's because they've been in like this like
Because they soak in like the sauce.
yeah, the like salt and
the pickle
vinegar
juice.
and like the pickle juice, so good. I could drink pickle juice. I would drink a jar of pickle juice.
That's a little much.
No, it's not. Hold the hell up. I know you did
That's
not
a little
just, I know. Okay. The pickle juice is really good. And if you haven't tried it, you're a sore loser. But did you not just do this with a pickle? I mean, I did the same thing.
Yeah,
but-
you did. And I eat it by the dill.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna.
You know, I like the husky ones that are like really thick and filled with juice.
Yeah. So my only question, like, are we talking about pickles right now, or?
What are we talking about?
So good. You would
tell
be
me.
really hard to interrogate.
Yeah.
Like if I'm ever in the back of a cop car, I hope you're with me because I know I know you're gonna be really hard to interrogate.
I know our rights, and my rights are to eat pickles of any size, shape, demographic, spice level,
girth.
length.
Now that we've kind of gotten adjusted and we're sitting here, I wanted to go over a topic with you that
Okay.
you might know well because we're both on the internet, full-time internet haters.
And we both had like a meeting about this.
Yeah,
prior.
we did.
Okay.
How do you feel? Well, I know how you feel about it, but let everyone else know how you feel about it because I feel like this is going to be like a heated subject to talk about because
Okay.
they make me mad.
No. So can I go first?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Take a deep breath. Yeah.
A lot of y'all are unemployed. And I think, you should get jobs. Here's my thing. If you're in somebody's comment section, let's just talk. You know what I mean? Like heart to heart. If you're in somebody's comment section and the mid hours of the night is 3, 4 a.m. and you're in there hating, ask yourself, why?
Also ask yourself, am I in my mom's basement? Are all the lights out?
Mm-hmm. Is the heat on?
Am I dating anyone right now? And do I have a job?
If the answers to all those following questions are no, you're unemployed and an internet hater.
Yeah, and it's really embarrassing.
It really, because like, why are you in somebody's comments that you don't like? Like, let's
That's
be
what I'm
for
saying.
real.
No, do you know how easy it is to just like swipe?
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking. Also, there is like an option on TikTok where you can just click on it and then
not
put
interested.
uninterested.
Or let's just take it a first step further. Block me. If you don't like me,
Just
I don't
the
care.
block button is so, and that's what you know what I hate? My favorite, well, not my favorite, but one of the comments that like just like really get me going are when people are like, ugh, I thought I blocked you. Well, bitch, no, you didn't. You did it wrong. Try
you didn't.
again.
Clearly you didn't. Clearly you didn't. Clearly you didn't.
Try again. Like,
Like-
do you want me to do a step-by-step of how to block me because you don't like me so much? Because I can. Or I can just block you if that's easier.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you don't have a profile pic, you don't got no room to talk. I can't curse on here. Y'all better be glad 'cause I'm really about to get in y'all ass. But if you ain't got no profile pic, why are you being such a hater? You're embarrassed about how you look. You can't even post a picture.
That's also like you're gonna comment on my appearance, and then when I had like my I had like stomach surgery done, and I had like scars around my body, and I cannot tell you how many people were telling me like, you're shaped like a door, you should sue your surgeon. And I would go, first of all, I was healing, so I was swollen, you weird ass. Second of all, I would go to your profile, either no profile picture, private, or it was like an anime character for your profile picture. Show me your face. Like, I want there to be a day of the year, like a national holiday for all of us, where every single person unprivates their account and they put up a profile picture, and then let's see you hate. Let's see you hate then, because I guarantee if you were to put your face as your profile picture,
you would lose followers.
You would not only lose followers, but I would eat your ass up. Like, not literally though. Like, that would be really weird. Unless it's Fannita.
Stop. You're getting me there. But, like, that's my thing is, like, if you're a faceless account, you have just no room to talk in general. Because also, you know, everybody be cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? Everything's funny. But when I want to go laugh, Instagram's unavailable. No post. Why is that? Because if I seen the way you look, you know I'd be in that ass.
Mm-hmm.
Figuratively, of course.
Well, literally for me.
Or with consent.
High five. That was good.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud of you. Speaking of internet haters, have you ever interacted with an internet hater?
Like in real life?
Well, I've never. Here's my thing. Anytime someone has ever hated on me on the internet, truth be told, they would never say half the shit they talk about online.
Of course
in
not.
person. But I have interacted with someone online before, and that was it. Have you ever like interacted?
I think probably like when I first started making TikToks, I did, but otherwise, no. Like, it's just not worth my time. Like, I'm like popular and everybody likes me. I don't have to like really stoop down to that level. And it just like takes like the more you get in and like respond, because that's ultimately what internet haters want. They want you to respond. They want you to
I made
be
that
negative,
mistake. Yep.
and they want you to stoop down to their level so they can be like, haha, they're not who you think they are. Da 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 da. Look how mean they were when they said to me.
You know what I hate? It's the only time I've ever done it was one time, and I'd like deleted my video. It also got removed. But basically, this person was talking like so much shit about me in this one video, and it was the first time I ever responded. And after my video got taken down, someone else made a video about me, and they were like, what did they say? They said, oh, it's not fair that like Spencer made all these videos, and they called me like a hateful bitch because I responded to someone hating on me. And they were like, Spencer has like a larger platform, and therefore like he has more people supporting him. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, I get it, but it's also
You know the platform that the person has before you attack them. I'm tired. That's a tired argument. If you want to come with the big dogs, get ready to get in the kennel. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't throw the rock and hide your hand and run away because people have more followers. You knew that.
It's not, and this is my favorite saying, it's not my fault that you threw the first punch, and my punch was a lot better than yours.
Yeah, and a lot harder.
If I punch back and it's harder than your initial punch, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
That's on you.
And then also it's like, I feel like just a lot of people who aren't like just super like on social media, like it is like taxing mentally to like constantly like put yourself out there and like try to be who you are and try to be like true to yourself, and then have people always attacking you or like commenting on your appearance, commenting on your hair or your voice or like the way you look. Like, it's annoying. Just sit here and laugh or whatever, or get
just
lost.
Literally just click uninterested and go away. It's annoying.
Very.
But I feel like that's also why they do it. It's like they know they're annoying, the like creator they're, I guess, like hating on. And this is what's also like very bizarre to me. A lot of the times people who just like randomly hate on people for no apparent reason other than the fact that they don't like them, their comments like realistically go nowhere. That person is still going to keep posting. That person is still going to be uploading content. And if anything, you hating on them is doing absolutely nothing other than pushing their video farther out there, pushing that photo farther out there, because you're just more engagement.
Yeah, it really is.
Negative
really
and positive engagement, like, it doesn't matter what type it is. Like, you don't have to like the video, but if you're in the comment section being like, oh, you're ugly, oh, I hate your personality, you're annoying, this, that, and the third, you're still pushing that video out there because your comment is engagement. If you really didn't like someone, that's my thing, you would just not say anything.
Because trust me, I don't like somebody, they're dead to me. So I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to look at them. I don't want anything to do with them. Literally.
I feel like you mentioned this earlier, how you said when you first started off, you would like comment back, but like now you like ignore them.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck now.
I feel like when I first started, that was like a big thing for me. It was like I feel like it was a lot less of me commenting back with me like either deleting it or blocking the person. And
now
I just
if I see somebody that does something like says something weird about me, I just block them.
yeah, and I don't care.
And then they'll DM me like, Fannita, I'm sorry, unblock me. No.
Or they'll be like, they'll make like an entire video about how they got blocked, and they're like, I don't know what I did. You called me a stupid, ugly bitch in my comment section. I thought that was pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And that's what's so absolutely bizarre to me is like, they will say these things and then they'll get blocked, and then they're like, this creator blocked me. Why?
You know why?
You
Stop
know
playing
why?
coy.
I feel like the reason there are internet haters is because they want to get noticed, and if they do get noticed and there's a reaction from that, like being noticed, they're able to make content from that.
Mhm.
And then the other one is they just want you to react.
And then some people are just nasty individuals. Like some people, like truly just like get off on being a hater. Like I don't know. Like I don't live a hater lifestyle. Well, I'm lying. I love hating on things, but
I don't like. Okay,
I'm like hating on people.
Like
unprovoked.
I'll like hate on things.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, okay, yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, this is
or
annoying.
like, but I feel like even when I don't, and this is why I feel like my mindset versus someone out there who's like, oh, I'm gonna comment some like hateful shit on this person's post. Like in my head, it's like whenever I have seen a post that I do not like, at least now, when I was younger maybe, but like now at least, I'm just like, scroll. It's that easy. Like, I don't want to, like, comment on this person's video that I find either annoying or this, that, and the third, and then hear the video playing in the background over and over again as I'm also commenting hate on their post, and then leave, and then because I commented on their post, now they're all over my For You page. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then, like, for me, it's just, like, I've never left a hate comment ever. Mainly because I didn't have social media until I got to college, but I just never...
You didn't have social media until you got into college?
Pretty much, yeah.
Was there a reason for that, or...?
Strict parents. So I had like Snapchat and I think I had like Instagram, but like I didn't have Twitter until I got to college. And Facebook. I didn't have Facebook until I got to college.
I had to beg my mom to let me have Facebook, and she let me in middle school, but I had to private my account, and the only people that I could have approved as friends, my mom had to know who they were, who their parents were, and then what was the other one? And it can only be family too.
So I bet she hates her TikTok, huh?
Huh?
So I bet she hates her TikTok, huh?
No, she actually I mean, in the beginning, she was kind of like, what the hell is this? But I feel like once I started, like, making moves and, like, I was able to move to LA and, like...
That's when everybody starts believing in you.
That's what I'm saying.
When you move to LA, it's not like, oh, haha, you do TikTok. It's like, so, like, can I have, like, $1,000?
It's like, I said I was able to move to LA. I still have to pay rent, babe.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
They're like, can you help me with... I'm like, I wish I could, but
I can't.
I can't. I have bills to pay.
Yeah, literally.
And that's... But when talking about social media, my mom let me have Instagram in middle school only because I loved the show Adventure Time. And my Instagram was an Adventure Time fan page. And my mom was like, okay. And that's why I was allowed to have Instagram.
Yeah, I think I got Instagram when I was like a junior. I'm 24, by the way. But I think I got Instagram when I was like a junior in high school or maybe a senior. But I was just posting stuff with my friends. So also, I was never just like a loser in real life. Like I had actual friends that I talked to like every day that were like, we were all cool. So I was never just in my room like alone in the dark with a blanket over my head just like leaving hate comments. I've never commented. Like I don't comment on anything whether I like it or dislike it. If like it's my mutual stuff, like I'll leave a comment. It's just like, hey, I seen it. Yeah. But like otherwise, like I don't know, commenting takes like kind of a lot out of me, and it takes like
it's
a
like,
while.
Actually, like I'm
so
sorry,
I don't like commenting on stuff.
Especially just like one is not even just one. It's just the matter of factly, it's just like I find it so odd again that these people are hating, but at the same time they're putting effort into hating on someone.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like, cause I had a little tiff a few weeks back, and my hate comments were going crazy. But then like I just naturally kind of stay up late, and like I live in LA, and like no telling like where everybody else lives, but like the time difference is obviously like it jumps up like if you're in New York or like Central Time, whatever. So like when it was like 3 a.m. for me, it was like 4 or 5 a.m. everywhere else. So it's like what are you doing? Like, go to sleep.
Go to bed.
Like, literally go to bed. What are you doing?
And that's also, like, again, that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of people who are online just hating have no life.
And, like, sometimes they'll be in my comments, like, arguing with each other for 24 hours.
I literally, I have a screenshot of people arguing. I'm so happy you brought that up because I literally, this morning, I woke up and there were people arguing in my comment section with each other. and I had to take a screenshot of it because I was like, this can't be like, DM each other. Like, why is this going on in my
like, I don't, like, here's the thing. I know sometimes, like, you're maybe, like, sticking up for me or whatever, but baby, clock out. Clock out, go to bed. Because here's the thing. Here's what I do when I post a TikTok.
Like how are you supposed to fight the good fight if you don't get rest?
If you're like, because like I've literally like refreshed my TikTok or like, you know, gone to get food, maybe grabbed a couple of drinks, checked my notifications, like, wait, these two people are still arguing?
Still at it, yeah.
You know, shower, get ready for bed, put on my blanket, go to sleep, wake up. Wait a minute now. Come on. It's ridiculous.
And you go and it's like when you first see it, it's like one reply. And then by the time you get back,
you open it's like 80.
It's like click, click, click. It's like you just keep going. And it's like,
and then y'all be putting me in a rabbit hole because I'm trying to figure out how the tea started. I'm trying to figure
out
how.
I'm like, where
who said what?
Because like then people start liking different comments and then the comments get all out of whack and out of order. But they were all posted at the same time. And after a certain amount of time, it's just like an hour ago. And I'm like, where did this start?
Yeah, literally. And then like there's different people commenting. So like, wait a minute. I ain't missing up the side story. Let me get to the top to see what was said. But yeah, I do kind of like when y'all do that because that's like entertainment for me. Cause like I'm not gonna lie, I don't care who says what about me. I just genuinely, y'all, I'm not mentally here anymore. I like checked out.
I like seeing people defending me, but I also want all those people who do defend me online to know that I know you feel like you should, but you also don't have to.
You don't have to defend me.
Like it's because of you that like we have made it where we are.
Yeah.
And it's like you've already done everything you can to help
for
us.
Sure. And honestly, like what you just said, like I wouldn't be sitting here with Spencer without any of you. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that y'all love me, that y'all care about me. Y'all don't want anybody to say anything bad about me. But I promise y'all, I've heard a lot of things, and nothing anybody can say now.
I feel like after a while,
it just doesn't matter.
Like people can just say. I genuinely feel if I'm like posting and I see like one or like a few, like I'm just like, this is expected. The only time I like it really just like does affect me mentally
is when it's like a flood.
Yes. And you're like, oh,
because that's what happened to me like a few weeks ago. It was like, it wasn't just like one or two. It was like a wave that it like lasted for like 4 days, and they were attacking me on Instagram, and like that's when it becomes like overwhelming, and I have to like take a step back. But otherwise, if it's somebody just saying like I'm fat, like it's true. So let's move on.
And you're sexy too.
Babe, stop.
The first ever podcast I was on with Drew, and we were talking about how like the word fat has been blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
It's like people use it as an insult, but it's
really not
at all. Like you can be fat and beautiful. Like there is no like
because I hate when I say something and I'm like, oh man, I'm so fat. And they're like, Fannita, stop it. You're beautiful. Hold on, bitch. I ain't never say I wasn't. Wait a minute now. I ain't say that. I didn't say that.
I feel like if you ever were in an altercation and I was there, you would be like the one like throwing all the words out there, and I'd be like, yeah,
period.
I'd be like, what she said. Listen, and then they'd go and swing on me. I'd be like, whoa.
Then I'll step in front and I defend you.
Thank you.
Because me and you are locked in.
Do you know how old I am?
No.
Guess.
21.
I am. I'm freshly 21.
Your hands are freezing.
Yeah. I think I have
hands are abnormally cold.
I think I have an iron deficiency. I'm not really sure.
Are you a vampire?
I don't know. I'm definitely.
Let me feel your hand again.
They're like so warm.
Your hands feel like they're like 40 degrees. Like
I know my hands are always so cold. No, I had a friend staying with me last week for Halloween. Let's get into Halloween right after this.
Halloween was so fun though.
I had a friend staying with me and he fell asleep on my couch and the
Who's
sun.
His friend?
My friend Kale.
Is he fine?
Is he what?
Is he fine? Does he look good?
Well, like I'm not attracted to him in that way, but like he is attractive.
Does he like girls?
No.
Fuck. All right. Anyway, go ahead. I'm listening.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
But he was sleeping on my couch and the sun was like hitting him, and when he woke up,
did he look like
sweating.
angelic? Oh.
No, he was sweating when he woke up, and then like I came out there, like out into my living room because I was in my room while he was sleeping. I didn't want to disturb his peace. And then I went out there and I was like, Hale, are you okay? And I like rubbed his back like a good friend. And he was like, your hand is so cold. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, can you leave it on my neck? I'm not joking. His back was so like warm and on fire. I feel like it's like transferring heat and like cool. Like if I do this, like I'm cooling you down, but you're making
unhand
me. Let go of me.
Bro, one of my best friends, like, she's like always cold like that, and like her feet are always freezing.
I see, like, that's why I always, if I'm in my apartment, I always wear slippers.
And I feel like me, like, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just like I'm bigger and I just have like a lot more on me, but I like radiate body heat. Like, I'm always warm.
I love people that are always warm. Like, for some reason, my ankles are always warm. So, like, whenever.
Let's just get out of here and get under a blanket.
Together.
Mm-hmm.
Naked.
No clothes.
Unclothed.
I'm nervous.
Me too.
You make me nervous, Spence.
Why?
I think it's because I'm falling in love with you.
Okay. Don't do that.
I
was kidding.
Prank, bro. That was hey, everybody. That was just a prank, man. That was just a prank, man.
How awkward do you feel right now? Because everyone here is really uncomfortable now.
I don't feel awkward at all.
Okay.
First of all, y'all invited me here. Y'all knew what y'all signed up for.
No, we did. Yeah, that's why we have you here.
Literally.
Who were you for Halloween? Did you dress up for Halloween?
I was a sexy maid, and I was I bought like I bought a slutty ass Clueless costume, and it was super slutty. And it's like, how did y'all design this? Like, it was the sluttiest like Clueless costume I've ever seen. But I will say, being in LA for Halloween is super fun because you can kind of just like wear a swimsuit and it's a costume.
Yeah,
like
it's like you really don't even
like
have
you
to.
really don't have to try like wear a G-string thong and like some nipple tape.
No,
that's a costume.
That's what you know how in Mean Girls it's like, oh, Halloween is the only time of year
they live by that rule in LA.
It's like literally. I tell my. You want to hear a story?
I do.
My friends Emmy and Michael, they ended up going to a Halloween party, but they didn't know what to wear. Like they were like,
nothing
what do we
is
wear?
always an option.
They just went as themselves and said that they were not characters, but they were the men from Queer Eye. And I'm not joking. Everyone was like, I see it. Like I see it. Like you are. No, they didn't have costumes on. They went as themselves.
Like, I watch a lot of adult film in my, but like I've never seen more ass and titties than Halloween weekend. Oh my God.
Wild.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what the one thing about living out here is how Halloween is like a week.
It was not even a week. Halloween was like 3 weeks long.
It felt so long.
Like October felt long as hell.
And now we're in November, and I'm like,
and like nothing's happening, and I feel like I can breathe.
And I literally, this is, you know how like animals go into hibernation?
Yeah,
that's
literally.
how people are in LA after Halloween. Like that entire month, they're just like, let's prepare. And then the week before, everyone goes out, and then the week of, everyone goes out, and then all of a sudden, Halloween is over, and everyone's like, let's never leave our apartments.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did 2 things during Halloween, mainly because like, I don't know, like the Halloween parties in LA, like first of all, it's just exhausting because there's hella people there, and I don't like being hot and musty. You know
Having to be on a list to get in.
Everything is a list. Everything is a list. You can't just like, I don't know, have fun with your friends. You got to be on a list. Who do you know here? And like that's annoying too, especially like if your friends are visiting or something. Like you can't bring them to the party because like they're not gonna be on the list because they don't have followers, because that's the only thing that matters here. But. So yeah, that's like a little bit of an annoying part, but I'm popular, so I was on the list. So fuck it.
I feel like the one thing that I hate every year around Halloween, because I was here last year for Halloween, but this year was like waking up and then immediately checking my text messages and seeing all of these like RSVP links, and I'm like, oh my God. And then you sit there and like all your friends, it's weird because I would have friends, like, it was, like, almost in groups. Like, they would get accepted, and then I was like, oh, I'm not accepted. And then, like, an hour before the party, I get accepted, and I'm like, oh, well, now I have to get ready.
And that's another thing that I don't like about LA is that if I heard about, like, something that was going on, it was already 11:30. Like, I'm not leaving my
I don't want to
house.
leave now.
Yeah,
like I'm already showered
all
in my
the
pajamas.
moves are always, like, you get them, like, super late.
I once had someone text me at 12 in the morning,
Yeah.
and they were like, hey, like, we're going to this, like, really cool underground rave. Want to come? And I literally said, bitch, no.
Yeah.
I'm under the covers.
And then if you go to like a party, like everybody be like, okay, we're doing this and this afterwards. Okay, like you text them after, radio silence. They
they're like, or they'll be like, oh my God, like we need to hang out soon. We have to hang out.
Wait, no, like let's do brunch, please.
No, seriously.
I'm free Saturday. Like,
no,
for real.
and I'm like so serious. Like I'm not like other people here where it's like we
agree.
We're going to see each other. I promise you. Then the next day you're like, hey, so what about brunch?
No response. And it's like I've had that conversation with so many people like, oh my God, I love you and like we need to get together. And I'm like, okay, like whenever you're free. Never hear anything back, which is perfect because I don't like hanging out with new people. So that works for me.
Have you met people in LA, not just like mutuals, but people you know online, and you've been like, holy shit, you're a terrible person?
Yes. But they will not be named, but yes.
Do you have any like stories you want to share? We don't have to say names.
Let's just say that the person in particular said that I didn't like them based off how they were built because they were skinny. They're a very odd person. But aside from that, I haven't really met anybody else that was like, wait, yeah, I have. I've met like, yeah, I just met some bad people. Yeah.
I feel like what's crazy to me is like I will see people online with like these like such innocent like personas,
And they're the most evil person you've ever met.
Not even, but like one time, like I don't do drugs. I don't do like I mean like I'll drink, yeah, sure, but like I'm not gonna go and do a line in a bathroom.
Do a little bit of that.
And
White
I've
girl.
been at like parties and they'll be like, oh, want to do a line or want to do this, want to do that, and I'm like, no, and I never.
And like
thought
that's
you
just
would.
like casual. It's like bumming a cigarette in LA.
That's like, and that's what's so odd because like as someone from not this like, and I'm not saying it's people in LA. By the way, I want to remind everyone here that like this isn't LA people, and I feel like a lot of the times people that move here and they're like, oh, LA people, or they're like LA people suck. No, they don't suck. The people you hang out with suck, one, and two, everyone you hang out with is like a fake LA influencer.
Yeah.
And that's why you think LA sucks. Like you're just not around the right people and you keep sticking around these bad people who are leading you astray. And then you sit there and you're like, ugh, LA sucks. Like everyone here sucks. No.
I hate my life. Like you just around like bad people. Cause like the friends that I like have in LA that I really appreciate and really love, like we always have a good time. We're always having fun. But if you surround yourself with bad people, obviously you're not gonna have a good time. And then I'm not gonna lie, I've talked to like a lot of like my mutuals that live in LA and they have like horror stories with like other influencers. But I want to tell y'all. Some of y'all are just way too trusting. Some of y'all have a terrible judge of character.
Yeah. Literally, I'll talk to some, like, okay, I'm not name dropping any names, but I have a friend who was like, oh, I told this person this, and like they went around and told. I literally sat there and I was like, why the hell would you tell them?
Yeah.
Like, what in your mind looked at them and you were like, trustworthy?
I've talked to some of y'all and it's like, well, I'd rather just give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, I'm a very distrusting person until like I get to know the person. Then you know it's all love. But
yeah,
like at first when I meet, but like, no, I'm not gonna loan you $1,000 the first week that I've known you. But some of y'all be doing the craziest and the dumbest shit that I've.
Y'all be getting this.
Yeah.
White people shit.
Yeah, y'all be doing that white people shit. Like, y'all just be getting got and then want to be like, oh, whoa, it's me. Everybody's terrible. Like, they had a scandal where they were saying slurs last year. You thought that was a good person to be friends with? Like, blame yourself.
No, actually. And even, I also feel like anyone here, if you meet them and they're like, oh my God, no, you can like literally tell me anything.
No,
it's
no.
okay. That is
It's
your
a lie.
line to run.
Yeah.
Like the minute that comes, and here's my thing. Any part of me, at least, I feel like especially like in this industry, every ounce of my being has always been like, I will tell you I will tell you about myself, one, when I get to know you, and two, when it gets to a point where it's like I feel comfortable enough to tell you these things. But people here, I mean, like, do not get me wrong. I know that there are people out there, and I've done it before, where it's like you trauma dump. Like everyone does it, but like when I trauma dump, I don't tell people everything. Like I'm not gonna go out there and tell you like every little detail. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I've met some people and they've just like told me like everything up front. I'm like, hey, you better be glad I'm a good person.
I literally was gonna like,
because I got some of y'all tea.
Yeah.
Literally, I got some of y'all tea.
We have the tea on a lot of you bitches. Would you like to play a game?
Is it with dice and a chain?
So it's not that kind of game.
Oh.
We can do those kind of games after.
You know, I have something at my house called a wheel, and I just strap you on it and spin you around.
Okay. This game's a little bit different than that. We
Okay,
actually like
okay.
have a bowl and you just kind of like pick a topic out and then you have to like say a story based on the topic.
Oh, fine.
That you have. Does that work?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as like invigorating and like
Thrilling and
thrilling
sensual
and
and
sexual and mouth-watering as
exciting.
the first option you had set for us. But
Okay.
are you ready?
I'll play.
Okay. Thank you, Carrie. Everyone say hi, Carrie. I'm gonna let you go first.
Shouldn't the host go first? I'll go first.
No, I just I like watching other people go first and
Okay.
finish before I start.
Oh. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Okay. Santa Monica Pier. I went to the Santa Monica Pier when I first got to LA when I visited like last year, and I had fruit and tahini on the street for the first time, and it was very delicious.
I one time got fruit and tahini at the Santa Monica Pier, but I had like falsies on and like a full face of makeup. And also where I got it, the guy next to me was holding a sign that said like repent or go to hell. And he was like shouting at me too. I don't know if like what was going on, but I did get fruit right next to him. And when I got it, it was like the pineapple wasn't even like really cut. It was like the core of a pineapple like shoved in and then like a whole bunch of tahini on top. Like it actually didn't taste good at all, and I like don't know what I did to deserve that.
Mine was delicious.
Oh.
Must have had a bad batch.
Oh, here, I'll choose. You can hold the bowl and
Okay.
I'll just shove my hands right in here.
Oh, I'm gonna do a cold glass of water after this.
Okay, so mine is McDonald's. I'm gonna have to.
I love McDonald's.
Oh, I have one for McDonald's. Recently, some girl made a video about me on TikTok saying how like I live across from. Okay, so I get noise complaints in my apartment like all the time. But here's the thing. One, I rarely ever make noise. I know that's a surprise because I have a daily scream, but like aside from doing my daily scream, I really don't make that
And then
much
also,
noise.
you're allowed to scream in the apartment you pay a lot of money for. So.
Exactly. Like you pay for rent. Like I'm going to scream a little. And also whenever I do my daily screams, we have quiet hours at my apartment. So it's like I don't scream past a certain hour because I'm not trying to disturb anyone. But this girl basically said that she lived
that.
You saw it? She lived in my apartment complex, said that like she lives across from me. No, she doesn't. And like went on to say that she'll wake up in the morning and see a whole bunch of McDonald's bags in the hallway and like McDonald's like litter everywhere. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, do not. And here's my thing. I got so mad because afterwards she was like, I never said I knew him.
What?
You literally made a whole video about me saying that you saw me across from you in your apartment complex. No, you didn't, babe. Because when I walk out of my apartment, I look at the ground floor because I live out. Like my apartment, the way that it works is like, how do I put this? It's like we have a court outside basically. So like yes, there are individual hallways, but like when I walk out of my apartment, it overlooks the court. Like I have a railing there. So I'm like, unless you have like 50-50 vision and you look out of a peephole and you can see 50 feet across a courtyard, you didn't see me, babe. But yeah. Also, I don't.
And then because I remember seeing that video and I was like, that's weird. But she came back and said she didn't know you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean?
You said, I'm telling y'all, like jokes aside, some of y'all really do need to seek like professional help. Because what possesses you to sit down in front of a camera? Because I watched the video. I remember she said, yeah, I live across the hall from him and his like door is always dirty. Like, girl, go to therapy. Like, that's
not even me. And then
that's a Lifetime
what was
plot.
So odd to me was when she was like allegedly. Like I never said it was actually him. Again, this is what I'm talking about.
I wish your parents loved you.
This is what I'm talking about when I say don't be mad if I throw a harder punch because you threw the first punch. Because then all of a sudden it was like her account went private, this, that, and the third, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at all because you're garnering. And I made this a point. Of course, the video she stitched was of me screaming.
Yeah.
And then she's
that was on
like,
purpose.
Because you want to know why? Oh, he gets noise complaints. She's screaming. Of course you would use a video of me screaming to garner dislikes or to garner hatred towards me to gain likes for yourself.
Like when y'all like pathologically lie like that, I don't think you understand how weird and crazy you look.
How you look weird, one,
look
and two,
psychotic.
the fact that I could the fact that I have like what threw me off the most was like, this is one of those situations where it's like, for example, when the people made those fake tweets, it was like, I had to literally get a screenshot of the person saying that they were fake for people to actually believe me. But for this, like, I didn't have to go out of my way to prove that you were lying because you were blatantly lying and it was so easy to prove it.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
And like, I don't know, that's like a Lifetime movie plot. Like, that's weird.
I'm mixing up the bowl.
Mix it up good for me. Let me just dip my finger in here. Just a tip. Just a tip.
Yeah, no.
This is a very
we got to start off slow.
New Year's 2020.
2020?
Yeah, that's
that
what
was
it says.
2 years ago.
What did I do for New Year's 2020? I'm pretty sure I was still like in Alabama and I just went to like one of the local clubs. I don't really have anything juice. Like, I think I kissed a boy that had like a mouthful of braces when the clock hit 12. I think. I don't know. It feels like 2020 was like
a light years
back
ago.
in 2020. Like
it's been
like,
2 years, and I feel like it's been eons.
Literally, I feel like I like should be 30 by now.
I feel like since 2020, we've watched like the Ice Age, like the
Yeah.
Jurassic era.
2020 was just a terrible year.
No, it was horrible.
And you know what's crazy? In 2020, like I went to South Padre to be a whore for spring break, right?
Right,
and
work.
I get to the island, and then like there are like people there or whatever, and then everybody's like, "Oh, so like they canceled all the events because of COVID." And I said, "COVID? What the is that?" And they're like, "You know that stuff that's going around, like they canceled everything." And I said,
So
"I spent 15 hours in a car
so
to be slutty."
So are you gonna let me in? And they were like, no.
Yeah, they canceled everything. It's kind of like really sucked.
I made sure to not touch your hand this time. Oh, I like it when you shiver. Mix it up good for me.
Oh, stop talking to me like this.
Oh, I got Disneyland. Okay. I'll talk about the first time I ever went to Disneyland. The first time I ever went, it was after I moved, and it was for my friend's birthday. And the churros at Disneyland, awesome. They're so good, but I did not expect them to like hit my stomach and then my large and small intestines and cause what it caused. I was in the bathroom like for a good 20-30 minutes. I'm not joking, like gripping the bathroom stall. Thank God I brought like the spray deodorant, because I would like blast my TikTok really loud, and then like I would let it go, and then I'd be like,
bro, that like I literally can't only poop in the comfort of my own home, because like
I thought I would
one,
be like that,
like,
but
I
I
use
just
wipes for my booty so I can get
I
it
brought
clean.
wipes with me.
Oh, see, and that's the thing. Like once you use a public restroom, they won't have the wipes, and then also I just feel like really uncomfortable, like shitting, because like what if somebody comes in the stall like, ooh, it stank up in here, and I'm like,
that did happen to me one time in high school, and it was like actually.
That's what I'm saying.
I locked the bathroom door. By the way, I was in high school, and it was right next to the gym, and I locked the actual bathroom door. There were stalls in there, but I locked it, and I was going to the bathroom. Like when I tell you, like. I had raw eggs that morning, just so you know, on accident. Didn't know they were. Besides the point, these guys are like banging on the door to like get in, and I was like, please just shut the hell up and go to the other bathroom. There's another bathroom somewhere else. Just go there. I hear keys like jangling, and it was. Oh my God.
They unlocked the door on you?
They unlocked the door to the bathroom, but mind you, there were stalls in there. They walked in and they said, "Oh, hell no!" And then they walked out. And I said, see, this is what I was trying to do. Like, this is what I was saving you from, and you did that to yourself. And I literally was like this in the bathroom. I had to put my feet up. I said,
bro, that's what I'm saying. If you're shitting in a public bathroom, make sure you put your feet up so they can't pin it on you. You gotta have your feet up.
Because I knew if I was on the hallways and they saw my shoes,
they would know it was you.
They'd be like, you bitch. And
that's how I used to cheat in Heads Up 7, though. You gotta look at the feet. It's always a dead giveaway.
You ready to choose?
Yeah. Okay. Going to a sporting event. I mean, I used to play basketball and I sucked and sat at the bench, but that's not really interesting. And like one time I fell down the bleachers. That was really embarrassing.
Ooh, I want to know about that.
I like literally just tripped and fell down the bleachers in front of everybody.
How many bleachers did you fall down?
It was like 4.
Did
but they were the ones that like, you know, like you have a step in between. Like a step in between.
I was trying to be like creepy. I was like, did it hurt?
But it's like the bleachers that you have like a step in between, and like I'm just like naturally like a clumsy person. Like I'm very clumsy, and like I'm like a big person, so I'm always just like falling and tripping. Like I was like walking down a parking deck last weekend, and it had like an incline, like it was like going into the parking, like it was going down, and like 2 of my friends just like walked down it easy, and I was like, this incline might get me, and I was like just wearing shoes, I just like slipped out of nowhere, like twisted my ankle in the parking deck.
Ow,
and
I
then
hate
like
when I twist my ankle.
and then like I like screamed in agony. And then,
Was there like an echo?
yeah. And then like my friend, he's a big beefy, love him to death. He came, he's like, oh my God, Fannita. And he like was like my white knight. But like, and then one time I broke my ankle like riding a bike down a parking deck.
Why does shit happen to you in parking decks?
I don't know.
You said,
But like I was riding a bike.
oh my God.
And I'm not good at riding bikes. It's like the first like year I've ever learned how to ride a bike.
Right.
And like we rode it all the way up to the top flight. And then like the people that could ride the bikes, like they zoomed down the parking deck, and I was like, all right, ding ding ding. And I was having like a good time. Like cut the corner to like turn, bike slid.
No.
My ankle said, ah!
Oh my God. Oh my
And
God.
I was literally laying in a parking deck alone, screaming loud as hell.
Did anyone come and get you?
Like they eventually came back for me after like 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I broke my wrist
it was,
and
but
like
I don't know, like I don't think they called the cavalry because it was like a bunch of like random people who just like ran out the parking deck. It was like 10 people like ran on the parking deck. They all surrounded me. It was like, oh my God.
they're like, damn, bitch.
Literally. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how that had anything to do with going to a sporting event, but
no, at least we got somewhere with it.
at least I know that I have weak ankles.
All right. Oh no, I go again. I go.
Oh,
now.
okay. I'm sorry. I got to hold the
No,
ball.
it's okay. No, we have to take turns. I'll do this one. Oh, I got dentist appointment. So when let's talk about this bitch. So I used to go to I still go to the dentist yearly. I think I go every like 6 months.
Mm.
But I went to the dentist one year. I think I was like 13, and I went to the dentist, and my mom used to babysit our dentist, by the way. So like the guy who does my teeth, my mom used to like change his diapers.
What?
Yeah.
How old is this dentist?
He's like in his 30s.
What's his clinic name?
I'm not saying that. Like, please. He has children and a wife.
You know that doesn't stop married men.
He's a good person.
Okay, anyway.
You said I'll find out. But I go in, and there is this like new lady there, and I was like, okay, work. Like I can handle this.
Mm-hmm.
She had this like thick German accent. She reminded, my grandma is German. She didn't have like the German accent, but like my grandma was like tough.
Mm-hmm.
And I sit down on this table or like on the bed, and she starts going at it with my teeth. Like when I say like going at it, I mean like at one point I was like, what am I tasting? I was tasting blood. This lady like was hacking at my teeth, and then all of a sudden my dentist comes in and he tells me to smile. I smiled, and he was like, oh. I saw the mirror. I asked to see the mirror, and my teeth were just coated in blood. Like she like, when I tell you this bitch like went in on me, I don't know what I
was
did
she
to her.
doing?
I don't know. Like she was just grabbing. I think she was just playing like. You know what? I'm not joking. This is what I think she did. Ready? Let's see what I can do with my eyes closed. And she would just grab sharp objects and just go at it. And I remember like being like, ow, like, can you tone it down? And she's like, no, it's really stuck. And I was like, bitch, like, how can it be stuck that bad? Like, get some floss. I don't know. And then when I came back the next visit, she wasn't there.
Yeah, I think she got fired.
Yeah, no, I think
that was her first and last day.
Yeah.
I don't think she was really like a dental assistant.
Maybe she was just like undercover,
yeah.
like trying to, I don't know what she was doing, but that shit hurt. Oh, let me mix it up for you. Get it all.
Can we
nice
make like
and...
really long eye contact while you do that? Now let me reach in. Let me reach in really slow. Wait, no,
you're going in too fast.
I'm sorry. It's just a tip.
Just the tip first.
It's just a tip.
Yeah. What did you pull?
The Grove.
Grove. Have you been there?
Yes, I have.
Thank God, because I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much. It was too big.
I mean, ain't nothing really crazy happening. I don't like that the parking at the Grove is like $20. But I went to Cheesecake for like the second time in my life at the Grove, and I ordered wings, and they never came to the table. And then somehow the manager knew about that, and she gave me like 40 wings, and then she gave me a free slice of cheesecake, and cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts.
I love cheesecake.
Okay, I had this really good cheesecake from because you know how like the crust is always phenomenal,
Yes.
and like the Cheesecake Park is just a little like
Yeah, it's like
but
whatever.
this cheesecake, it was from like I think spaghetti what was it called? Like Spaghetti House, Spaghetti Incorporated. I don't know. I had spaghetti, and the cheesecake, like the filling of the cheesecake, was so like sweet but not overpowering, and it was so soft and like melted in my mouth. I love cheesecake.
My mouth is like actually watering.
My mouth is too.
The sexual tension in this room
It's
is, like,
really,
actually,
I like really hot and bothered.
Yeah, like should I take all my clothes off? And
But
just
yeah,
sit
if y'all
here?
like want to send me a cheesecake, I don't really like desserts or sweets, but cheesecake is like my favorite thing in the entire world.
When it's made right.
Yeah, and also Publix has really great cheesecake.
Publix?
Yeah, their cheesecake is phenomenal.
Okay, then I have to remember that. Well, I think we're done storytelling for now.
Oh. Oh.
Our hands in the bowl at the same
the bowl.
time.
Your hands are really cold.
Sorry, my bad.
It's fine.
Well, everyone, we made it through another episode. We're both alive. We're both living. We had a really good time. The sexual tension has never been greater in a room at one single moment in time, except this one right
cut
now.
it with a knife.
No, literally, it's been crazy cuckoo bonks. Fannita, do you have any upcoming projects you're working on, and/or want to share all your handles where people can find you?
I can't tell y'all about any upcoming projects just yet, but I will tell you that you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. At Fannita. Well, actually, my Twitter is my first and last name because I'm a psychotic bitch, and that's a little strange. But yeah, listen, I'm funny, I'm hot, and if you want to kiss me, please, I need physical touch.
No, sorry. Sorry, you make me nervous.
Sorry.
We can talk more after the show.
I will with that.
Well, as all of you know, if you want to listen to this podcast, you can find it at all streaming platforms. And if you want to watch this happen live and in action, and you want to see the sexual tension unfold between me and Fannita, please go to the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel and subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, you hate me. Do you hate me? I don't think so. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing week. Until next time, I will see you next Thursday.
Bye.